What's up, everybody? This is the first vlog in a long time. Just want to share with y'all real quickly the experience I've been having with the Purpose CD. The Purpose CD, to get y'all familiar with, the Purpose CD contains of G.O.D. and Hope Boys. Those of you who may have seen the videos on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and I think Twitter. But anyway, G.O.D. Purpose contains of G.O.D., which is gathering the disciples, and it contains of Hope Boys. G.O.D. was something that God put on my brother James' heart. His name is Vessel from the rap group. Put on his heart to start doing, and it's more than just a rap group. Of course, it's going to be bigger eventually, so be on the lookout for that. And it contained of him, me, and at first when our other brothers, Ty, was in it, he's still G.O.D. regardless, but things changed along the way and the music stopped. And then at one point it was us and our wives. Shout out to them. They've been a big support. And to me, the better rappers of all of us. But they've been a big support of what we're doing. So I thank God for my brother James' wife, Jessie, which we call her sis. Her and my wife been real close for years. And shout out to my wife Jasmine. Y'all may have heard me mention her a few times in vlogs and different things about businesses and so forth. My wife has been a big help to me as far as this upcoming project. And then you have Hope Boys, which is me and my other brother, our other brother AB. What happened, we had rapped at the church recently in the videos that we've been putting up, and people been calling us Hope Boys, Hope Boys, Hope Boys because of the hats. Hope Boys really didn't come from us. It came from shouts out to Serene Disciple if he's watching. His wife came up with the idea. God gave her that. And people was calling us Hope Boys because we had the hats on, but we never called ourselves Hope Boys. So we just, ever since then it's just been Hope Boys. We might go with the name, we may not go with the name, I'm not for sure yet, but as of now they're saying Hope Boys. So long story short, the project, the Purpose, has me, Vessel, which is James, AB, also our brother Wilt. It also has another brother of ours named Christian that's going to be on the CD. And the whole point of the purpose is about helping people find their purpose in God. And as they are finding their purpose in God, we are doing our purpose in God, along with finding other purposes that God wants us to do. So that's the whole point of the CD, to sum it all up. And that's coming out around May. The way it's looking, it's coming out around May. It's going to be an awesome project. Y'all want to check that out. But anyway, I've learned a lot. I'm speaking for me personally with this whole process of the Purpose mixtape. It's taught me patience, meaning you got to learn to be patient and not rush things, and things have to be done on God's time. Sometimes we want what we want, but it's not always what God wants. So I had to learn to be patient. Second thing I learned was to be confident within myself. If you're not confident as a person, it's gonna show. You know what I'm saying? So I had to learn to be confident as a rapper, because I can honestly admit on my end with G.O.D. the first time around, I lacked confidence a lot. I doubted myself because I was new to rap, and I started rapping when I was 24. So I'm 30 now. But 6 years ago, I doubted myself. I heard a lot of people actually say, Tony can't really rap for real. He's all right. He don't got that lyrical ability. And I'm not gonna lie, it pissed me off at the time, but I had to learn and accept that people are entitled to their opinion, and everybody that starts off rapping don't start off rapping nice as they would like to. Like, they start off straight, they start off pretty good and decent, but they don't start off, you know, Jay-Z don't start off like Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? Nas didn't start off like Nas. It took time. Tupac didn't start off like Tupac, and that's my favorite rapper. So on and so forth. You think of great rappers, nobody starts off like how they are now. They had to start somewhere to get to where they're going. So it taught me patience, it taught me confidence, it taught me commitment. Commitment and staying committed to what I do in my craft. So many times we start stuff, we never finish it. So it taught me to be committed. It taught me to be focused, because if you're not focused, things won't get done right. So it taught me patience. You know, it taught me commitment. It taught me confidence. It taught me to be focused. And last but not least, most importantly, what it has taught me is consistency. Consistency in my walk with God. Consistency as an artist. Consistency as a man. So, with that being said, those things have summed up my experience with this first mixtape. We're gonna do another mixtape after this one, and of course I'm gonna do my vlog on that one. But I just want to share with everybody, especially people who may rap, you're thinking about rapping, whatever the case is, those are the experiences that I had with the purpose. Now, we faced our challenges, we faced our setbacks, but we were determined. We were determined this time around to do better. And that's another thing, determination. I'll close with determination. I say determination because when G.O.D. first started, we couldn't really find a studio to record, like a steady studio. At the time, we either couldn't do it because it wasn't affordable, or just weren't able to come across a studio person, various reasons. So we were determined this time around, when we did this mixtape, we was determined to take advantage of the opportunity. God has blessed us. Thank God for the connection AB got with the studio. We got a good studio, the guys cool peoples, and we're gonna be able to get some work done and get y'all this mixtape out. So again, learn patience, confidence, consistency, commitment, being focused, and most importantly, determination. Those are the things that I have learned in my experience doing the Purpose mixtape. So with that being said, any artists out there, you thinking about doing it or you are doing it, take your craft serious. Ignore the negative voices. Be open to constructive criticism, and you're on your way to greatness. And always practice. Don't ever get comfortable. That's another thing I learned too. Never get so cocky and comfortable to where you feel like you don't need to practice your raps, or if you're a singer, you don't need to practice your singles, or whatever it is you do. Practice makes perfect. Everybody can't do an Allen Iverson talking about practice and go out there and score 60 points. I'm sorry. You got to go out there and you got to practice. You got to work hard. Those things make a great artist. New video will be up tomorrow. Y'all take it easy. God bless.